Hello everybody, welcome to my Gelmir Hero Grave walkthrough. If you're here, I already assume you know how to get here. Just going to do a bit of a map zoom just in case people want to know exactly where this is. Either way, a couple of tools I highly advise you bring. First up is a Bloodhound Step, which is on my greatsword already. This is gotten from the Knight's Cavalry, which patrols along this bridge right here in Caelid. If you don't know how to reach this point, just in case you don't, the best way, in my opinion, is to go through the sending gate just here. You can do this at any time in the game, even right at the beginning. Go on through this way. Take a lot of poison arrows with you, maybe even some rot arrows. It is susceptible. And kind of right about here along the bridge, there's a branch you can go up onto to cheese that there Knight's Cavalry. In addition then, I also heavily advise bringing along the Opaline Bubble Tear. This is received by defeating the minor Erd Tree Guardian just over this way. Sorry, just got something in my throat slightly there. So yes, defeat those two field bosses, and that'll give you basically all of the tools that you'll need to effectively get through this dungeon. We're going to be doing a fair amount of dashing, and I already have the physic in place, which is right there for me to use, because we are going to want to tank at least one hit from the chariot, which is unfortunate. In addition then, I highly recommend not bringing many runes in here. I know I'm not leading by a very good example here, but this is just a how-to character for the sake of the video, so we're really not interested in the runes. And now we can finally set off. Enough intro, but I just want to make sure people know what it is they're going to be using to make things a little bit easier in here. First up, we're going to want to run straight on down before the chariot gets to us. You can see it coming up now. Whenever you are planning to cross lava, just make sure you're dashing across it, and we're really not too bothered about chasing the skeletons down, unless we just need to defend ourselves a little bit. I'm going to wait for this to, no, we need to wait for it to go back up now actually, because it doesn't go all the way back now. So we need that to do that, and then we're going to go on to the next cubby hole that we want to hide in, just there. Again, as you can see, Bloodhound Step coming in real handy there, just allowing us to slide straight across the lava, and that's going to get thoroughly abused very soon once we get to the bottom of the lava pit that you can see. So we're going to... excuse me, sir, we want to go down there. We're going to come down this way, hit the left then. Last time it went up to the top, and I was able to sneak past it, but this time I didn't want to. Will this time though, so we're going to head on down to the next archway. Let's come past you. And you. Not a loop. Right, down to the next one. There's a turning on the left, we're not going to use that right now. Just bear that in mind for the moment. We're going to go in here. Now we're going to head all the way to the bottom of the lava using the Bloodhound Step that we've been relying on so much so far. I probably didn't do a very good job of maybe bring some blue flasks at the beginning. Just make sure you have a way to recover some FP whilst you're clearing the dungeon. Once that's done then we can come straight on over and grab the, I think it's called the finger, yeah, ringed finger, here we go. And with that done, we're going to go over to the archway you can see just ahead of us that has the love wart in it. I believe the chariot stops whilst we're down here, or doesn't come down this far. I haven't checked, but once we've grabbed that, what we want to do now is just edge on over, and we want to hit this ledge right here, look. We don't want to go all the way down there, not yet, because you don't want to take the fall damage, but you just want to hit that ledge, and then we're going to come off here. At this point you want to come next to the post, jump and hold your sprint button. We're going to try and sprint out and jump on top of a chariot that's going to come down here in a second. Okay, that's a sprint jump. It's a manoeuvre I've used quite a lot on the channel. I assume quite a few people are probably used to it by now. And on the top we want to jump straight into, ouch, this guy just here, who's going to drop us the Mantis Blades. If you happen to die after you've defeated this guy, you will not need to fight him again. He only drops that once, as far as I'm aware. So it's a one-time drop. I don't think we can get any extras out of that. Once it sets off down that way, we want to head left. Well, down the left side of the bridge, should I say. At which point we can come on in here to defeat the Bloodhound Fang. That's what it's called. Or Bloodhound Knight, something like this. Just get ready for a challenging fight. This guy can be a pain. He's got a lot of iframes. Luckily we are also using Bloodhound Step though. He's going to drop us the armor set. And then we'll also get the Gelmir Knight set here. So, cool amount of fashion from a very short encounter there, which is real nice. Once that's done... Wait. Oh man, really? Somebody's done that. People put in notes in places like that, man. I think it should get banned permanently from the game and have it removed from the catalogue. It's just like, you know, interfering with other people's games is not okay. Sorry. Right, so, with that done, we now want to head out this way. I find it best to come onto the rafters here. And we're going to wait for it to go back down the lava pool there. And we're going to go up the bridge next. Hopefully it'll go down. Yes. Let's do the rock. There we go. So it's done that. We're heading straight for... Excuse me. We're heading straight for... Stonesowrd Key right at the top. Shouldn't catch up with us immediately. Got an itch that's going to stop me sprinting. All the way to the top. Is it on its way up yet? It is. So we want to stand right at the back. And this is where you want to use your opening bubble tier. Because it stops real close. And this is just going to make sure that you don't get one shot by the chariot. And we are going to head straight in to the left. Hit this. That'll mean that come on in this way, spring the trap. I think there's 3 pages in here. No, not 3, just the ones on the side. There's one right here. And one on the other side. Hey, you're getting stuck behind the post, that's real funny. So right now we're actually at the back end of the left-hand path that I pointed out when we first entered the dungeon. As you can see, it's way easy to clear this way because we don't have to come against the flames. Oops. Excuse me, sir. Stop that. Those bolts have a lot of stagger on. Considering I've got like some of the most poise you can have. Cool, so now we're going to go ahead and loot up all of the Grave Glovewort. An enemy in this corner as well. Couldn't remember what it was, so I thought it'd be safe just to swing that in there. I think that's it here. So now is a good time to rest. Let me just check we've got everything. We've got the Blood Knight, yes. We've got the Gelmir set, yes. Mantis Blade, yes. And Finger, yes. Good. So we have all the loot. Now it's time for the boss. Weirdly enough, this one doesn't have like a lever or a switch to open the boss door. So let's just stick our head out of here. Make sure it's safe for us to go, which it is not. Can't remember where it stops now. It's going to stop there, so we need to wait for it to go up before we round up. So now is a good time to use the Grace, which is what we're going to do. Just going to hit this left side. This side again as well. It's unfortunate that all the skeleton's going to come back. Yeah, it's not going to work, is it? Head on out. I'm going to take cover in here. Skid out across that. And we should be able to make it all the way to the top now. That should be a doable thing for us. So we're going to go ahead and take a rest at the Grace. If you really feel like you need to change your physic for the boss fight, you can do it now. We don't need to get hit by a chariot again. And you have two routes to get down to the boss fight. You have the one that we took originally, right down at the bottom. I'm going to show you guys an alternate route. You can choose whichever one you want to use. I honestly don't know which one's quicker or better directly. There you go, you guys get run over like that. There we go. We're going to come back down and finish them off probably as well. That's real nice. Oops. It's going to get me. No, it's not. That archer's after me now, though. Yeah, he. What's going all the way down? How nice of you. Drop into here. Whoops, nearly missed that there. Cool. And just the bit that I wanted to show was that if you come off here and really hug the side, you can come onto these beams. Wait for chariots to come back. I'm wondering if it'll do the same as it did to me before, where we'll go up the left track. Yes. So if it does this, what worked for me last time was, and you see that it doesn't stop or rock there, if we just come on over to the window, just kind of stand here. I should send it down the other route in a second. Let's just wait for that. Nope, doesn't want to do it. Come on. Really doesn't want to do it. Come on now. Excuse me, chariot. Really doesn't want to do it for me. Let's try standing right in this corner. Oh no, it fell off. That's going to be real bad. Now it goes the right way. Well, I don't feel like there's anything I can do about that. Let's just go for the boss. So you see how it rocks there? That's the chance it's giving you to jump onto it from the rafter. Really don't know why it wouldn't let us change it. I find it really strange that we're expected to just stand in the lava. That was a bad move. Oh man, such a failure. I apologise. Obviously, learn from my mistake. Use the other route from the top. That's clearly the better way down. Or more reliable anyway. I just wanted to use the stylish one. Once we get to the door, it opens just by interacting with it. Unusual for these dungeons, I know. Then it'll be... I can't actually remember what this is now. Oh, it's the Red Wolf, that's what it is. I almost forgot. It's not aggro, that's real strange. Lovable tier isn't going to do much to you, is it, Tear? A big great sword will there. Cool, and with a mighty strike from your sword, or spells, whatever it is you're using, you'll now have the Bloodhound Night Flow and the Death Root. That's everything you need from the Gelmir Hero's Grave. Hope it helps you out, and I'll see you all in the next video.